It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Okay. Yep, 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 yep. It's mine, but you don't have to like it.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion. Don't forget, share, subscribe, follow, throw your comments in here. Let us know what you think about the last few episodes, how we've been doing, the new way we've been uploading the videos. Half and half episodes. Do you like it more? Do you prefer the whole episode? Just let us know. Throw your comments in there. And if you follow us on Instagram, you can shoot a message to us and we will read it for sure. Brian, Greg, Lorenzo here. Again, don't forget, share, subscribe, follow, and really, we are looking for you guys to like this content and put your comments in there. Let us know. Throw your opinions over there. Now, I'm gonna start it differently because I know we talked about it in the last podcast. The Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev fight. What do you guys think? Do you watch it?
No, I ain't watching
No,
it.
you didn't watch it. You watched it? I watched it.
Yeah. You remember me saying to you,
Yeah.
if I was going to bet,
You got
I'd
bet the money.
Beterbiev.
It's recorded, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called Coach that.
Yeah.
Look, right after I see the news, I called that. How much money you win?
And the only reason I didn't is because the odds wasn't that great. The money wasn't good. So that's why I didn't bet it. It wasn't worth it. I think the
Yeah, it was. It
bet
wasn't,
100 to win 120.
it wasn't like a big difference. So
Yeah. So I just left it alone. Didn't even bother it. But I said, Beterbiev. If you bet for the money, bet Beterbiev.
yeah.
Yep.
I got surprised. I mean, I got the numbers, so I want to read it, and then we can start throwing our opinions there, what we think about it, and then we can talk about the fight and the rounds and where you guys start.
Yeah, I watched the recap. I ain't watched the whole fight though.
So, look,
I gotta go back.
137 punches landed by Beterbiev. 142 landed by Bivol. 31 of those punches was to the body from Artur, and then 31 for Bivol. So they kind of split it up in there, 50 and 50. On the total jabs, 47 for Artur and 58 for Bivol.
Mm-hmm.
On the power punches was 90 for Artur and 84 for Bivol.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the amount of punches that Beterbiev threw was insane. Like almost 250 punches or something like that. 682 punches he threw the whole five, and Bivol only threw 423. But he was more effective though. He was more efficient. So now
Yeah.
I want to see your point of the fight though.
I thought Bivol landed more telling shots. I thought Bivol dictated the fight more from a boxer standpoint. Beterbiev did what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to get in there and try to rough it up and make it look ugly. And he threw his shots. Controversial win for him. So that means you'll see another one. You'll see a rematch.
Yep.
But I think Bivol won the fight. I think he threw less punches, but his punches were more effective. He didn't have to throw as many because the punches that he threw was on point. Beterbiev had to throw a lot to make sure one land.
Well, he threw like more than 200 punches than Bivol just to get.
Yeah,
And he was less efficient on hitting.
If the 200 punches more don't land, it's still just throwing 200 punches.
Yep.
He might as well stay in this corner and Bivol in his and just start punching.
Okay, so we agree. So you and I are on the same page. I did thought that Bivol won the fight. It was more accurate. He was more efficient. He wasn't wasting energy just throwing punches just
make no
because.
mistake about it. It was a better fight than everybody thought it was going to be.
Now,
It was a good fight.
Now
It was a good fight.
Now here's my other opinion. I do see. I kind of see why the judges might have given it to Beterbiev though. I did saw in quite a few rounds that Bivol had the chance to just counterpunch and just pop and get out, and he I don't know if it was because Beterbiev was throwing so many punches, he just wasted those opportunities. It wasn't like with Canelo, like as soon as Canelo wasted those time, he make him pay and get out. And with Beterbiev, I didn't see that. He kind of wasted the opportunities and just went away again and went around and set it up again. So and the aggressiveness of Beterbiev honestly kind of surprised me the whole freaking fight going forward, throwing punches like crazy. I mean, I know he fights like that, but going with a fighter like Bivol, I was expecting a little bit more of like. And he did get hurt on the 8th round, I think it was. Bivol caught it.
Yeah, he got caught.
Because that was the first time he was running back for a little bit. And I said, ooh, he got hurt. He felt that one. But, he's a warrior. He started throwing it. So I don't know. I think the judges might have been looking for Bivol to go more aggressive, but I still think the Bivol won the fight.
The people that agree with him winning the fight say that it was the last 2 rounds that was the deciding factor on why they felt he won. So based off of what you've seen, do you feel like that might have been the case?
I think Bivol corner should have known the fight was close and that he had to come out and
more
perform
urgency
in the first. But in Bivol's corner's mind, they had to fight they believed they had to fight so far ahead that they could have given away the last 2 rounds. And we don't know if something was wrong with Bivol or not. But let me tell you,
hit hard though.
Let me tell you what you guys didn't see. You didn't see the judges sitting around. The judges, they're human.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at the odds. They looked at everything, and the odds were in whose favor?
The odds were in favor of Arthur. I mean, Bivol.
Bivol.
Yeah.
Now, you got that. You got a 39-year-old guy, right? And you have the underdog throwing 200 more punches than the favorite. And you have him putting up a hell of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
So in the judge's mind, they're putting all that in consideration. This man's 38 years old and this guy letting him do that to him. So a lot of that went into the close rounds.
Yeah.
A lot of that went into the close rounds.
Yeah, the last 2 rounds, Beterbiev was really, really aggressive.
And
he was really, really aggressive.
39 years old, 38, 39 years old, Beterbiev, they're thinking he was the one supposed to slow down. And he wasn't the one that slowed down. Bivol is the one that took time off. But Bivol's corner probably felt he was so far advanced, there's no need to take any chances in the last 2 rounds.
I feel like that was a mistake, though.
Yeah,
like not having the urgency of like, hey, you gotta come out and you gotta keep going with that jab, and you gotta keep doing that double jab cross and move around like you were doing.
Listen,
because he was being accurate with it. Beterbiev not move the head.
They both got paid.
Hey, big
They
time.
both put on a good fight.
And they got another one coming up for sure.
And they're
That's
gonna
for
have a
sure.
rematch and they'll get paid more.
That's for sure. Yeah,
They both won.
that's for sure.
They both won.
I did like the response from Bivol at the end of the fight, though. Like he said, "Hey, I lost it. I mean, I don't have no comments. I mean, I lost the fight."
That's what he should have said.
And that's it. I move on. Like
No one want to hear
excuses.
excuses because excuses won't change.
Like that's why he said that. He's like, I'm not gonna give
Excuses
excuses.
won't change how people feel about you.
Nah.
The only thing people gonna remember
Yeah,
is the results.
That's right.
10 years from now, they won't even remember your excuse.
Mm-hmm.
They'll remember the results of the fight. So Bivol did exactly what I want all my fighters to do. Make no excuses. I lost the fight.
Nah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
you can
move on.
look at the Haney situation.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It was obvious. It was
Jesus.
obvious he got cheated. I mean, of course, what's the name cheated,
That
but
one is
shit, people don't
pity-
give a damn.
but that
They
was
don't want to hear him
pitiful,
complaining
though.
after that.
That's so pitiful. Like from him, like do all the things he's been doing.
I ain't
And
even gonna talk about that. Nope.
He said, "Fuck
Nope.
all of that."
I'm not talking about that.
screw that. Screw
Yeah,
that. But I think the last 2 rounds definitely had a lot to do with how the judges view it, of course, because that's the last thing they have in their mind too. Like, oh, okay, like this guy, the last 2 rounds just like went throwing punches like crazy.
Right.
He was just nuts. Like, now don't get me wrong, people got hurt on the body though. At one on the 5th round or something like that.
That's called boxing.
Maybe I don't know, but I'm saying now, like maybe that kind of have some effects at the end of the fight.
Maybe
Could have been,
Maybe
I
an
don't
injury
know.
happened. Maybe an injury happened.
Maybe
You
a
saying-
rape
you
or
saying you think they
something,
was
yeah.
leaning
Just.
more towards the
And when he-
damage?
Well, Beterbiev had more punches landed on the body with power punches, so he might. I don't know. Maybe he got a broken rib
separated
or something.
like that.
Yeah,
And
like
the corner told him, "Look, hey, we got to get through these last 2 rounds. Let's stay away. Let's
Yep.
try to box.
don't risk it.
Yeah.
Don't risk it. Don't
And if
risk
there's a
it.
rib issue, you're not extending your punches all the way. You're not reacting fast enough, and the only thing you reacted to is not getting hit in the rib again. I mean, I don't know what the injury. I mean, I don't know what the status of the fight was, because we haven't heard anything. But it's boxing. Shit happens.
Yeah. Hey,
And you come back, you live.
I don't. If you watch the fight, just let us know what you think. Talking about fights, by the way, we have our upcoming show this next Sunday, October 27. Doors open at 2:30. We starting the shows at 3. So hey, come here, support. Check out our Instagram page. We have posted over there, so you can have all the info over there. And hey, we expect people to be there, support, have a great time, and enjoy the fights.
Maltese Club, Dearborn, Michigan.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So if you're around the area, go
and Oakman.
Nice. Do you know how many fights we got?
Right now we have at least 15 matched.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully we stay with that and we don't lose any.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Hey, we're gonna have a great show. So come in and enjoy it with us. Now, what upcoming fight do we got? What fight would you like to see next? Like after this one, like what fight do you think like we should be having next?
Better be a Bivol.
Like right.
I want
play it back to back.
Fight again. I don't want there to be any fight in between. I want them both to go heal up, make the match again.
Like 3 more months and then get the rematch.
Yeah. There's no fight out there I really want to see right now. None. I mean,
I think they're trying
there's
to
no heavyweight fight I want to see. I mean, I guess I'll be interested in seeing Tyson Fury and
Alexander Usyk
again. Just to see if it was a fluke or or if it was the real deal. Usyk is just better. I want to see that.
I kind of been noticing lately, like Tyson Fury. I don't know if it's the age and you know he don't have the same energy or whatever. But the last few fights has been like I don't know, like it doesn't seem like him. Like Tyson Fury, yeah, it doesn't like him.
You gotta understand, like, you. The man had 3 fights with one of the hardest punching guys in the world.
Yep.
Every fight take a little bit more out of you. And you can end this fight doing well and looking good. By the time your next fight come up, a lot could have left and you don't notice it's gone until you into your next fight.
Yeah. Plus the time keeps passing. Like it's not like we're getting younger and we don't recover as fast.
And these aren't lightweights. These are big boys. So the bottom line is it's his next fight will tell who he is and where he goes from there. I'm still a Tyson Fury slappy. I'm still a Tyson Fury guy. I love the way he speaks. I love his showmanship. I love the fact that he
sells the show.
Yeah,
he sells the show.
And he's good for boxing right now. He's very good for boxing right now. And when he retires, it'll be it wouldn't be like Muhammad Ali retiring, but it'll be a sad day in boxing because he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we don't have any other like upcoming heavyweight that we know of.
Right.
That is like a showman like
right.
Because I think they were having like they put like this guy Garrett Anderson like too high and oh my god.
Yeah, that was
the last fight. You watched that one?
Yeah, I seen. I was like a son getting beat by his dad. He was mad.
Yeah, no, that was
his daddy. So he was like, "Sit down."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was nasty. That was a nasty knockout. But I agree. Like I mean, it was a close fight. It was a good fight. Like, why wait? Like, why do we gotta wait like another year or something like that? I don't want this to happen like Canelo and oh my God, this guy Golovkin, where we have to wait 3 years. Golovkin is already like old, and he's like, "Come on, man, really? Why do we gotta wait so long, bro? You give us a good fight, a good show. Just run it back. People want it. Money's there.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope we can see it again. I hope we can see it soon.
Yeah.
Like next year.
I don't know who, but I can't wait to Terrence fight again. I love seeing Terrence Crawford fight.
That's another fight I like to see.
Terrence Crawford fight. I think he's got one on the books already, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he do. I don't know who it is though. He fighting. I don't think it's nobody that's really interested though that he fighting.
Right. I don't think anybody's interested in fighting him. I mean,
he's hard. He's fast.
I did the pro thing before, but certain people you just want to stay the hell away from. And
he's one of them. He's one of them.
If I was boxing, they would have to pay me a lot of money.
To get hit by that dude.
Yeah, to get in the ring with him.
What about
I got a feeling I knew the results gonna be before I get in there.
So you think
what about Jerome Ennis? You think that'd be a good fight?
It could. I just think this man has a killer instinct that's like no other. man, I just think he's the real true deal. Crawford is just he's different. He's a different breed. He's that guy that you get in front of you and he's fighting right hand. And usually the tell of the tape is you got a guy fighting right hand, and then when he switches, that means you're getting to him. That's why he's switching to southpaw. When he switches, Crawford switches southpaw, that means he's trying to kill you.
It's like a different meaning.
Yeah. When he switches southpaw, he's trying to kill you.
I mean, we can ask Ever Spencer, right? We can ask him.
It's like you boxing Terrence Crawford. He's right-handed. You touch him up, and he's touching you back. And then all of a sudden he switched southpaw. And you just go, please, don't. I'm sorry. You want to apologize to him for everything you did in the rounds before because now he done turned his little 22s into 45s. And he's waiting every punch he hits you, but he's trying to kill you.
Yeah, you got a classic style. I rock with his style.
Yeah, now going back to Terrence, like, what do you think? Like, do you think the reason we don't see him a lot is because the fighters are like avoiding him?
No, because he's career ender.
He's what?
A career ender.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, you only go in the ring with him.
Last fight.
You go in the ring with him to make one good payday and say it's over.
Yeah, it's like
when you get out of the ring with him, you're really, really, really second guessing your next move.
And I do like watching him fighting, man. Like his skills are like stupidly good.
You know what I like about him? I like about him when the fight's over, he's not so belligerent. He
don't talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, he just want to do his business, man.
He go and do it.
He go in there and do his business. I mean, I'm not a big Tyson fan, but if you look at all these fighters coming out today, they all about the showmanship. They dressing up in these clown suits. Tyson, I mean, you got Wilder coming out with a damn space suit on. Like you got Mayweather coming out like this.
Armor
then you got these guys. Even Tyson Fury coming out with dressed like carrying on, just putting on shit. It's not necessary.
Just put a shirt on and just move on.
Came out wrestling boots, no socks, and a towel with a hole cut in it. That's what he came out with. That's it.
That's what you do. You're gonna go fight. You're not gonna go to do a fashion show or anything like that.
Right. And he was all about the business when he went to the ring. That's the only thing I like about Tyson. He was all about business. All about business. Win or lose, when I got the mic stuck in front of my face, didn't need to talk shit, and I wasn't cussing because I know my mom was watching. So I was not cussing. And all these guys get on TV now after big performance, and you can't look for a better performance than what Crawford did to
Spencer.
Spence.
Yeah, I mean Spence, not Spencer.
Spence. And,
that was
masterclass for sure.
That was nasty, bro.
You didn't hear cussing. You didn't hear boasting. You heard the fact that, hey.
Yeah, I'm better than you. Here, this is my show, and that's what I think people stop understanding, that the show for boxing is the actual fight, like the actual boxing fight, like the matchup. Like I don't care what you come out dressed up with outside, like who gonna sing and do the answer. I want the show that I want to see, the 12 rounds you're gonna give me there.
All that trash talking between Charlo and Tony Harrison. How did it end? All that trash talking between Haney and
Garcia.
How did it end?
Awful.
And same thing with Garcia and Tank.
Yeah. In other words, all that trash talking has nothing to do with what's going to happen in the ring. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
But all of those fighters got one thing in common. They build their fan base off the bullshit and the drama.
Yeah.
On Twitter and all the other websites that they be on, typing bullshit.
And I guarantee you, Haney or Garcia or Tank or Garcia or Spence and Crawford, if one of them would have been talking trash, mad trash, and the other one was just sitting there staring at him like,
I was just gonna destroy you there. That's what they used to think. I'm gonna destroy you right there.
blowing him a kiss, said nothing. The fight would sell more. Fight would sell more. If you sitting there, you talking to a man and trying to rile him up all you can, and the other guy just sitting there going,
yeah, it made me want to see it.
The person that's always the most extra always end up losing.
And you look at him and you look at him in his eyes and say, so the date's say the 27th. You know the 27th is coming, right? Keep talking. That's it. You know the 27th will be in 2 weeks.
Yeah, rather than the back and forth thing.
Instead of cussing and carrying on, calling him this, calling him that, calling him this. Nah, just let him know you know the day it's coming.
It will build the suspense because now I want to see shit. I think that guy, like the quiet guy, is gonna beat his ass up. I want to see this. He about to kill him right now. When he get into the ring, I want to see that fight.
I think the shit talkers be hoping that the other person ain't quiet,
and hope he can get into the other guy's head.
And when it don't work, it end up fucking their game up.
That's why I like Crawford. Crawford ain't much for words, man.
But when he get in the ring,
it's unpredictable at that point. I feel like that's what happened with Anthony Joshua and shit. I feel like he was talking mad shit. I watched a little bit of that.
Joshua is soft, man. Soft.
Everywhere. He's stuff everywhere.
Anthony Joshua is soft. Anthony Joshua, people thought he was coming back when he beat Ngannou or whatever his name is.
That most definitely got in his damn head.
And let me tell you why. Anthony Joshua's a good boxer. And he's big. And Ngannou was not a good boxer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he was right there to be hit with the long right hand early. The only thing I'm pissed off about that fight is I didn't get a chance to bet it. And we were at the casino and I didn't. I was pissed off to the highest level of passivity.
Now I don't feel like I don't know how you guys feel, but I don't feel that we get as much great fights as we used to.
Nah, not at all.
Like I got spoiled like when I was a kid from the 90s and the early 2000s to watch all these fighters like fight often and they were fights. Like there were fights. Like you were like, damn.
Because they don't have to now. Because right now social media dictates the fights.
Mm-hmm.
Promoters don't dictate the fights. Social media dictates the fights. All of these guys are on social media promoting themselves, and then all of a sudden, bam. Because once social media wants it bad enough, the promoter's job is to give the media give the public what they want. So Garcia, Tank, all these guys, they're self-promoting themselves. And then when you get another guy coming up, all that guy has to do is say one bad thing to the wrong person. Now there's a conflict, there's a beef. Now the public want to see it.
Yeah. So
social media blasted, promoter, they're like, okay, they want to see it. They're going to pay for it. That's what I'm about. That's a business. It's business. So back in the day, when you're talking about good fighters fought good fighters.
Yeah. And there were good shows.
You had fighters say, you pick them, I'll lick them. You know, they wouldn't know like dodging.
Yeah, no, there's not that picking like, okay, now I'm going to fight.
That came in the era of Mayweather and on. You can pick and choose who you fight when you fight. And I'm not saying Mayweather did. I'm saying because Mayweather fought everyone. People may not like his style, whatever, but he fought everyone. He fought everyone.
You think that's also because you got less back then as far as like compensation? Because some people was working like factory jobs and was pro fighters and shit that was on TV.
Yeah.
But I think also there used to be
now
a lot of...
it's like they giving you all of this and you just living that luxury life, you scared to lose it and shit.
I personally think that there used to be a lot of pride on being a boxer. So like if somebody call you out in front of people, you like, fuck you up. Like, okay, let's go fight. Like, and you see you got a lot of these good fights because there was a lot of rivalries though going on.
Well, no. Difference was people weren't self-managed back then. People had managers and promoters.
You got a team as
and
well.
The managers and promoters dictate who you fought.
And they were in so many different companies.
Yeah, and it was so many different belts and all of this. Right now, you can make just as much money fighting for a title as you can not fighting for a title these days. All you have to do is the public want to see it. Yeah. Public want to see it, you fight. And they'll pay you for it. Don't have to be a belt on the line these days. Back in the day, you made the money when you fought for a title. When you fought for a title. Title meant something back then. Title means shit these days.
There's too many of them.
Yeah,
like in every division, there's like what, like 5 or 6. Like you got interims here, like interims there. Like that's like okay, like sure. Like sometimes I see them on social media, like
they got like 10 of
bragging about it. No, sometimes I see them like fighters. I don't even know who the fuck they are. Like And I was like, what the fuck are you bragging about? Like, that don't mean shit. Like, that's a fake, like a fake title. Like you have, I don't even know you.
All of the titles are now fake.
It's stupid,
the
man.
The big ones, IBF, WBA, WBC, all just what theirs is trophy now.
They lose their meaning.
It's a trophy.
They lose their meaning.
Yeah. Trophy, and you could say this is what I am.
So they like the wrestling belts now.
Yeah.
They just choose like, you're gonna be the champion for now.
Because I mean, you can say whatever you want. Tyson Fury doesn't have a title. Wilder doesn't have a title.
Mm-hmm.
If they fight each other right now, the money will still be there.
Yeah, because people will pay it again just to see it.
Same thing with Tank. I don't think he got a title either.
You don't need one.
He don't need it.
Yeah.
With Tank Davis, I think he got a title.
He ain't got a title.
Tank Davis?
No, he ain't got a title.
They revoke him the title?
No, he went up to a different weight class and he's not.
Oh, yeah. You gotta give up the other ones. Gotcha.
I think he's just been rocking with just kicking ass and shit.
You don't need it.
Cause he a big draw.
Well,
I think a lot of fighters that don't want titles saying it's the taxes and shit on.
But look what they did for the Beterbiev and Bivol fight. They made a new title again, another one. We don't need another one. Why would you need another one to say don't dispute it? Like this is stupid at this point. Like how many titles are you gonna come up with? So
well, that's it. There, I'm done talking about boxing.